Have you ever paid for your coffee with just a tap of your phone and kind of wondered what in the world just happened? It feels like this simple, elegant bit of magic, right? But it's not. Today we're going to pull back the curtain and really look at the complex, amazing architecture that makes mobile commerce work.
Yeah, seriously, think about it for a second. You wave your phone, you hear that satisfying little ding, and boom, your latte is paid for. But what's the secret sauce behind that super smooth transaction? Well, that's the exact mystery we're going to unravel today.
All right, so here's our game plan. We're going to start with the basics. What even is m-commerce? Then we'll look at the three main pillars that hold it all up. After that, we're diving deep into the tech that powers it all, comparing it to old-school e-commerce, and then we'll wrap up with a real-world look at the good and the, well, not so good.
Okay, let's start at the very beginning. We hear this term m-commerce thrown around all the time, but let's be real. What is actually hiding behind that buzzword?
So in a nutshell, m-commerce is basically the power to handle your money, your shopping, everything, on the go. It's the next logical step in the evolution of e-commerce. It takes that whole experience of shopping, banking, and paying for things and rips it away from your desktop, putting it right into the palm of your hand.
Now, m-commerce isn't just one single thing. You can think of it as this trifecta of services that, honestly, have woven themselves into our daily lives. So let's break down these three core pillars.
First up, you've got mobile shopping. You know this one. It's everything from buying a book on the Amazon app to snagging those limited edition sneakers you saw in an Instagram ad. Then there's mobile banking. This lets you do pretty much everything, from depositing a check just by taking a picture of it to paying your utility bills in 2 clicks. And finally, mobile payments. This is the pillar that covers digital wallets like Apple Pay or, sending your friend some cash through Venmo for your half a dinner.
But how does all of this actually work? I mean, what's going on inside our phones? Let's take a peek under the hood at the technological marvels that make these transactions feel so effortless.
It really does feel like magic, doesn't it? Just seamless. But behind the scenes, there's this incredible symphony of hardware and software all working together in perfect harmony.
First, you've got NFC. That's near-field communication, the tech that makes tap-to-pay possible in the first place. Then there are biometrics, your Face ID, your fingerprint, which give you security that's way stronger and a heck of a lot faster than typing in a password. QR codes, they're like a magic bridge, taking you from the physical world to a digital payment page in an instant. And this is where it gets really smart. GPS isn't just for Google Maps anymore. It powers entire business models like Uber and DoorDash. And push notifications, they're so much more than annoying alerts. They're a direct line to you, the customer, reminding you about that thing you left in your cart.
Okay, so you might be thinking, isn't m-commerce just e-commerce on a smaller screen? Well, not exactly. They're definitely related, maybe like cousins, but m-commerce has some totally unique features that really change the game for both businesses and for us.
And this table just lays out the differences beautifully. Of course, e-commerce is stuck in one place. M-commerce is with you everywhere. But the real game changers, look at the bottom of this table. Security goes from fumbling with passwords to just looking at your phone. That alone makes buying things way easier. And location data? It goes from a vague guess based on an IP address to your exact spot on the planet, which allows for these super personal, in-the-moment offers. It's a huge shift from just passively browsing to actively engaging right where you are.
All right, let's bring this all back down to earth. M-commerce offers some absolutely incredible convenience, no doubt. But it also comes with its own unique set of challenges.
I mean, the upside is just amazing. We can buy a movie ticket, and it just lives on our phone as a QR code. We can subscribe to Spotify, order dinner from Uber Eats that knows our exact location, and use a digital coupon at the grocery store, all without ever pulling out a physical wallet. It's wild.
But there's always a flip side, right? All of this amazing stuff depends on a good signal. We've all been there. You're in a dead zone and suddenly your transaction fails. Our phones can be lost or stolen, which is a huge security risk. And oh my gosh, we have all felt the pure frustration of trying to navigate a complicated website that just was not built for a small screen.
So this really brings us to the big, crucial question for the future. As we race towards this world of ultimate convenience, how do all of us strike the right balance between getting things personalized for us and protecting our personal privacy and security? That's the real challenge that lies ahead. And it's definitely something to think about the next time you tap to pay.